Good afternoon, New Orleans Saints fans. We are here for another game day. It's EJ 504 back here, and we are on the Batter Sports Show podcast in the Deep South. I have the link in the chat for all my fellas out there that want to go ahead and hop on in the chat. Um, Dad is running a little late, but he's gonna be coming on in. He has some paperwork that he's filling out at his job right now, but he's gonna be coming on in soon and everything. But it's the New Orleans Saints, y'all, versus the Los Angeles Chargers today. We are going into Los Angeles today. It's kind of an odd day because uh we're starting a little bit late. Usually we start around noontime, but maybe this is a good thing. We start, in the evening, 3:05 start time. And get things started here. As y'all can see too, I had kind of made some adjustments to the podcast as far as start times and everything. If y'all didn't notice in the background, um, I set this for 1:55. That usually gives that I usually set this like an hour earlier than when game time starts, so I can go ahead and be able to have us enough time to talk about the game and do our pregame show and then, run into the game. So it all worked out. I mapped out the time pretty well. Um, I see Chris in the chat. He says, "Who that? How y'all doing? We got some players coming back today." Yes, sir. Yes, we do. We have some key players coming out today. That's actually gonna play today. I'm gonna kind of list all of that real quickly too for y'all out there real quick. Let me pull this up for y'all real quick. Give me 1 second. Mm, 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 mm.
Shout out to Bronze.
All right. So
Wake us
inactive
up.
list today. On our inactive list, the Saints have Derek Carr, which is obvious. Marquez Valdez Scantling is inactive. He's not going to play today. I thought that was a little bit of a shocker. Cedric Wilson will not be playing today. Jalen Ford will not be playing today. Nick Saldiveri will be inactive as well. Dalen Holker will be inactive. Christian Boyd will be inactive. And Carr is not listed as the emergency third quarterback. That means Taysom Hill, Pete Werner, and Cesar Ruiz and Chris Olave are all active today. So still missing
Mm.
some pieces. Still missing some pieces.
I
But
didn't expect Werner to come back.
we got some key guys coming back. We
Mhm.
Pete Warner's pretty huge. Chris Olave is pretty huge. Taysom Hill is pretty huge. So to have those three guys back,
Ruiz
um,
too.
that's gonna be pretty big. I mean, yeah, like you said, Nas Ruiz is that's pretty big as well. To kind of help out on that offensive
That,
line,
that's
which has
that's
been
that's absolutely huge. That's not big. That's huge. You're talking about an offensive line that has been, dampered by injuries. Just to get two of the starters back.
well huge and big, if
Lucas
I'm not
Patrick and
mistaken.
Ruiz. That's good.
Huge
That's
and
big.
big, if I'm not mistaken, that is the same word. I just want to throw that out there. But anyway,
Yo ass.
Chris said a 3 p.m. game finally playing in California. Yeah, I kind of like this little start in the evening. Brian's is in the chat. He said, "Who that baby?" He also said, "Looks like the losing streak ends today." Um, Chris is hopeful for that as well. And Ryan says he's happy that Taysom Hill is back. But he also said in the same breath that we still won't be able to stop J.K. Dobbins. Um, I just I wanna kind
I
of,
mean, how do we know that? How do we know that? How do
I
we know that? I mean, you're getting a Pete Warner back. You're getting Pete Warner back with Demario Davis. You're getting your linebacker. One of the reasons why we were getting shredded is because of our injuries to the linebackers. Now that you get Pete Warner back, you get a guy that can get them 100 tackles that you need. I disagree, brother. I think that the Saints now what we're seeing is when help come back. Could the Saints get better? Look, this is a big game for the Saints. It's and I really wish that Derek Carr. What difference EJ would it make if Derek Carr would come back this week or next week? I think Derek Carr should have played this week. We needed this game. We need this game so badly. We cannot afford to go on a 6 game losing streak. The morale, everything. This game is so important. And listen, I'm rooting for the rookie. I think the rookie, if he really want to say that this is our future quarterback, this is the game. You got 3 games under your belt. This is the game to tell me if he's the future of this quarter of this team. This game right here. No more excuses. This game right here.
well, I'm gonna kind of have a different approach to this game. There, I ain't gonna lie to you. We kind of what we did was last week when we got on this podcast on the Thursday night, and we kind of got Saints fans hyped up about the Denver Broncos game,
No,
which
I
I
don't think we
still
got people hyped up. We were
yeah.
still hurt.
Uh, yeah, we did. We did. If you go back and listen to
EJ,
that
go
video,
let's go back to the 10. We were being wishful thinking, but
uh,
as Saints fans. But let's be honest. We didn't get no lineman back last week. It was a short week. We didn't get any lineman back after the butt kicking that we took to the Bucks. I'm not making excuses. All I'm saying is to have some of these players back, you gotta be just a little excited just to get some of these guys back. And Kendra Miller could, to me, they didn't give Kendra Miller a lot of reps last week after that busting an 8 yard run, a 12 yard run, and then they stopped running him. I think we got to see more of Kendra Miller. They already cut. They already cut Jordan Mims. That's telling me something right there.
yeah. Well, like I said, Dennis Allen. That's one thing I will give to him, despite of everything that we say about him and all these things that we believe on him. The man is not playing Kendre Miller if he doesn't think that he knows the playbook. Same thing with Clint Kubiak. If no one knows the offense or knows the system, um, they would not be out there playing. And we can all sit there and cry about we want to see Kendre Miller out there. The biggest thing is the reasons why we didn't see him out there last week like we wanted to was because he didn't know what the hell he was doing out on the football field, and
I
that's why.
disagree. What more do you need to know in basic or running
Well,
football,
hang,
EJ?
hang on, every follow, folks.
I disagree, son.
Dad, look, I'm gonna tell you this. First of all, you are a great football player. You played quarterback and but you've never played running back before. And you know this as well as I knew in football. Especially with playing offense, you got to know the damn plays. You can't just be thrown out there and just think, oh, all right, you just run this direction. No, it's more than just pointing to a direction to run through. Okay, so for us to go ahead and sit there and get mad at Clint Kubiak and Dennis Allen for not playing
Shout out to
um
Jerry.
Kendre Miller, man. Look, no, I agree. If he doesn't know the playbook and he doesn't know what he's doing, he's good. He's just as good of he's he's about the same amount as somebody being inactive. I mean, you might as well not play him. I mean, like I'm not gonna send somebody out there
But
and
I
they
don't
don't know
think that's
and
the
they don't know
reason.
what the
I
hell
mean,
they
Jordan
doing.
Mims just got cut, EJ. So that's telling me he must have grasped he must have
That's
caught
fine.
on the play.
That's fine. That's
I mean,
fine.
that
I'm
tells me
I'm
something
not
right there.
talking. I'm not talking about today. I'm talking about the reason why he didn't play
Yeah, well,
last
we all
Thursday.
agree. We all agree on that. We agree that's
Um,
the playbook. I mean, Scantley. Everybody want to be surprised that Scantley is not playing today. But you just talked about that. Scantley just got on the team, so he has to learn the playbook.
exactly. So look, you gotta listen to yourself, Dad. You being like you. One moment you'll sit there and you be like, "Nah, EJ, you're wrong," and then the next moment you listening to what I'm saying now, and now you're like, "Oh, he's right." Listen,
No,
listen,
I
listen
wasn't
to what
talking.
I'm
I was
listen
talking
to what
about
I'm
at
saying.
this moment, son. I was saying at this moment, Kendra should grab. I think Kendra knows the playbook at this moment. That's why
But
you let
just
Jordan Mims
listen,
go.
just
That's why
listen
you
to what
let
I'm saying.
Jordan Mims go. That's what I said.
Just listen to what I'm saying. Right, look, right now, look, the biggest thing is, y'all, is what I was kind of trying to start with. That's why I kind of started with the injury report, is that the Saints got a lot of players back. But what I'm not about to do is what we started out doing last week. And we were kind of hyping y'all up, knowing damn well we didn't have no players last Thursday. And we were kind of being too optimistic in that game, and we got our ass beat. So in this game with players, I'm not about to sit there on here on this podcast, and I'm not about to go ahead and have y'all, well, really make myself look crazy. I'm not about to sit there and look stupid on this podcast this time. What I'm about to do today is I'm about to tell y'all the Saints need to do one thing today. They just need to find a way to win the football game. We are on a 5 game losing streak. 5 game losing
Wow.
streak. That's horrible.
EJ, I
That's
would take a
horrible.
field goal. I would take a field goal win. I don't care how we win. We just need a win.
That being on a 5 game losing streak right now, you're 2-5. All you need right now is a win. I don't care how you do it, how you pull it out. It can be ugly as hell. They just need to find a way to win at this point so they can go on a streak right now. Because right now the Saints, ever since 2-0 happened to start the first 2 weeks, they act like they don't know who they are anymore. They don't know what type of football team they are anymore. And part of that is because of the injuries that's happened. But at the same time, I'm not going to sit there and continue to harp on injuries because every NFL team is going through the same things in the NFL.
Well,
You
you
know,
you're absolutely correct, and I'm
so
watching Tampa Bay go toe to toe, losing both of their star wide receivers, and they're going toe to toe with Atlanta at the moment. As the
that's
last time I saw it, so
that's a
you are
prime
absolutely
example.
correct.
You got to find ways to win in this league.
Exactly.
And as much as I sat there and don't get me wrong, love Sean Payton to death. That's gonna be that's forever a legend for me. To give us our first Super Bowl. But I was ragdogging on Sean Payton because I have every right to. I believe he walked out on our ass. Doggone, he escaped out on us. And he knew he was about to enter the dark ages right now. I'm gonna call this the dark ages.
Right.
And look, I'm gonna tell you right now, Sean Payton found ways to win even at the end of his careers with us. He found ways when we was injured as hell. He found ways. We all remember when we had Trevor Simeon at quarterback, and we found way. I found a way to win that damn game against the Tom Brady led Buccaneers. Dennis Allen has no excuses. I'm sorry. There's no excuse. You should find the same. You got the same really the same injuries going on with you. You got to find a way to win the damn game.
I
There's just
even
no
said
excuses
that
about it.
on the
I'm not gonna
page
let I'm
because
not gonna let Saints fans forget that Sean Payton, uh, during them 3 years of 7 and 9 seasons, and I'm not gonna never let them forget that because and as far as it go with Sean Payton, you are right. He's a traitor, but I still love him. I think he's the greatest coach of all time for the New Orleans Saints history. But
my
I
heart
but
going
he
out right
walked
now.
out on us. He walked out on. He was a traitor, and I will never forgive him for walking out on
There,
that team.
that's look. I know how you feel about Sean Payton and everything, but that's the
I
right thing to
know
say.
it's a love
That
hate
that's
thing for
that's
Sean Payton.
that's real. That's real talk. I mean, I can only be real with you. I ain't gonna sit there and just talk from a perspective of, oh, I'm hating on Sean Payton or nothing like that. He real did walked out on us when things got tough. He sat there. He's called his little break, his break season, and then decided, oh, all right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get back into coaching. That
No,
was just way.
Miami Dolphins, the NFL had blocked him. He was going to find a way to become the Miami Dolphins coach, and if the NFL didn't block him, that's the reason why he went to the media. I went back and looked at it. He was trying to leave the Saints and go to the Miami Dolphins, but the NFL had blocked him, and that's why he wasn't able to immediately go there right away.
That's
Okay,
right.
so that's what happened with that situation.
Yeah. No, but like I said, I wasn't trying to get on no Sean Payton tangent and everything, but I'm using this to kind of use it as an example to kind of tell y'all that Dennis Allen got no excuses right now. I understand we've lost a lot of people and
Dennis
everything
don't
right
make the
now,
playoffs, DJ. We got to fire him.
but
He
but
don't. He
we
don't get in the playoffs. No winning season. Look, I don't even want to win a season. No 9-8. He get 9-8. We fired him. If we don't make the playoffs, we're firing him. We know
Yeah.
excuses for no
Don't
Well, we
be
gotta wait.
surprised on this
We gotta
part.
wait. We gotta
no
Don't
wait
be
till
more
surprised if he
no more
get
excuses.
fired
Dennis
by
Allen
the bye week.
and everybody got to go.
Yeah, like the whole point going into the season was to make the playoffs. Like if you don't do that, I mean, you got to be fired. You got to be fired. I don't give a care what Mickey Loomis is talking about. Give the guy a chance and everything. Like Mickey, you about to be fired.
He,
You need to be
I'm
fired.
about. I was just about to
People
say
need
that.
people need
Yeah,
to
How
start
but Mickey,
questioning.
look, excuse me, y'all.
No, no,
Mickey
people
has
need
to
to.
deal with, and I want you to notice. This is the reason why I be telling Saints fans be realistic about Mickey Loomis. You got to know, go back and watch when they were trying to, when Tom Benson was trying to stop his granddaughter and them from getting the team. He wrote a clause that Mickey can never be fired, y'all. Mickey Loomis can never be fired, and that's what y'all
I
know.
don't know about all
And
that.
no, well, y'all need
Anybody
to
can
go
be
check it
fired
out.
in this
Y'all need
league.
to go.
Anybody can be
Mickey
fired.
Loomis is the last dude that's gonna be out that door. I'm just letting you know this. Why you Mickey been with the Saints since Aaron Brooks years, and when he signed Jim Haslett, Mickey's gonna be the last dude out the door. And I hate to say that. I want him like y'all. I want to be passionate like Saints fans. I want him gone. But at the end of the day, I know what it is behind the curtains with Benson's wife. It's just reality, man. I just can't get too emotional about firing somebody. I know it's not gonna happen.
Well, I like I said, either Miss Benson got to figure out a way to give this team to somebody that know what they doing and that's really going to invest in trying to go
Or
ahead and move this
just
team forward,
fire Dennis Allen.
or fire Mickey Loomis. Start from the head. You don't start from Dennis Allen. You start from Mickey Loomis because
I
that's what
agree.
it
I
is.
what
agree.
I
And
think
then
what this,
Cause
Dennis
I'm getting to the
Lasha, and
point
go look
where
at it, go pull it up on NOLA.com. Dennis Lasha and Mickey Loomis are tied in the organization, okay? And I know
this what
what
I
you're
think
saying.
gonna
Why
happen.
you think Mickey was able to be the general manager of the Pelicans before they picked the NBA guy? Mickey has power in that organization. And I know y'all don't want to hear this. When he won that Super Bowl, the Bensons kind of got complacent. They basically just, I don't know what happened, man. They just fell in love with the dude. So it's going to be very, very hard for us to see unless something health wise happened to Mickey. I don't see Mickey moving away from the Saints, y'all. It's going
What
to
I
be the
think
coach.
gonna happen.
The
Mickey
coach going to
gonna
be the scapegoat.
Yeah, he gonna be the scapegoat, but I think Mickey Loomis gonna say he retiring. That's how it's gonna get played. He ain't gonna use the word firing. We all
They ain't
gonna
gonna use the
believe.
word fire. He's gonna,
Yeah,
and they might put him in an organization, Derek, as co-owner or some kind of other
some
position.
fluky stuff. Yeah,
Right. They're not going to fire no Dennis Allen. I mean, not Dennis. Mickey Loomis. Mickey Loomis is just it's just responsible for Sean Payton getting here. It's anybody else. I mean, let's not forget Mickey brought Sean Payton here and they won the Super Bowl together.
That's fine.
So
That's fine. But still,
and they're not.
people.
And I know us as Saints fans, we want more. But I live in reality, and I just think that he will be put in another position before they just fire him. That's just my belief.
Well, you got every right to believe that. Like I said, I just think anyone in this league is fireable. We've seen a lot of greats over the years, people who we would have thought would have died with organizations, get fired and let go.
Well, you
So
if you bringing up Bill Belichick, you're correct. Nobody would have thought Bill Belichick would have been fired from the Patriots because he was also general manager of the Patriots. Okay, so I agree with you on that. But this is a little different. We're in a small market. New Orleans is not New York. It's not New England. It's not a big market city. So it's going to be very hard for me to see this organization fire a guy who helped them win their very first Super Bowl. That's just my opinion.
well, we gonna be stuck in mediocrity if we don't figure this thing out. Like I
But
said,
I
no.
mean, Mickey did figure out and he's responsible for getting Sean Payton. Could he go get another Sean Payton? That's possible. Derek, what you think about that, bro? I mean, y'all quiet. What y'all think about what I'm saying? Is it that ridiculous?
my bad, bro. I had my mic on.
I mean,
I think
what you think about that, Derek? What I'm saying? I mean, come on, man. I mean, I know you a heavy, a heavy Sean Payton fan, and you're a heavy, I just what you think? I mean, about what I'm saying about Mickey Loomis. What you think?
I told you, like I said earlier, that I think Mickey gonna he gonna go to like some kind of secret executive or some lazy or whatever. I can't even get the word out. Some kind of secret
President,
person.
president,
Yeah, yeah. He
president,
gonna be something crazy.
president.
And but I honestly think that if it don't go, if he doesn't go, we going back to the bag days. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. That's just my opinion because
You
I
think
just
Mickey
don't
that
see.
bad, bro? You think Mickey that is I mean, you think Mickey
It's a comfort level.
is a Mike Dicker, bro? You think that
It's
what
a
it is?
comfort level. Yeah, I
No,
think
I'm
it's a
asking you a
comfort
question. You
level.
think we going back to the Mike Dicker days, brother, with Mickey?
I think it's a comfort. He's too comfortable now. He don't feel like he got to do nothing no more.
I'm
Right.
saying, I mean,
That's right.
evaluating champ because you know they just brought. Now, I'm gonna tell you something that y'all don't know. Now, we didn't bring up this EJ, but the Saints did bring back the guy who hired Mickey Loomis. Could it be that Mickey Loomis stepped down, and the Saints go back to the guy who was there before he got in that scandal, and
Is
they had to fire him with the woman?
is that what we want? We want to go back to that. That's what I'm saying. I just think that we going
Well,
backwards. We going.
the man was a great talent evaluator. He's the reason why we had Aaron Brooks. He had that big ass trade. He had multiple trades when we. Well, I mean, what the guy named y'all?
Jeff Ireland,
No. The guy he was our manager with who got us our very first playoff victory. Man, he was the
Fournette,
no. He's the somebody in the chat gonna pull him up. This guy here is very one of the best GMs. Uh, I'm gonna look in the chat see if somebody know what I'm talking about.
I can't think of the dude name, man.
Uh,
He white, but
yeah,
he gotta be old as Methuselah
no,
too, right?
wait, no, he's actually younger than Mickey. He's younger than Mickey. He lost his job. I mean, because they found out he was messing around with a woman, some doing some on it, cheating on his wife, and the organization got rid of him on some shit like that. You know the guy who I'm talking. I'm gonna step back and I'm gonna go find out who he is, y'all. He's our former GM, y'all, and it's amazing. I don't even remember the dude's name. The dude was so he was GM of the year 3 times for the Saints.
Man, I
Well,
gotta definitely remember
while
that
you
guy.
figure that out, I'm gonna kind of reel this back into today's game and everything, man. And right before I do that too, Derek, I kind of want to piggyback off of what you were saying, man. Like I do believe honestly, as a outlook of future outlook of this team, like if you were to ask me what would the Saints look like 5 years from now, for me it's like, you know I don't know. There's a lot of questions for me with the New Orleans Saints. I like the Saints. They were
All right,
able to go
EJ,
ahead.
healthy wise, EJ, if they were healthy, if they were somehow because the last 3 years, EJ, let's be honest, and I'm not making excuses because of health, but that's all you can make a case. When Drew Brees last year, the reason why Drew Brees went into retirement, EJ, is because he was injured. The Saints organization have been bitten by injury bugs, not because of bad play. They lost their star players, Michael Thomas, injury. Michael Thomas was a superstar before he
That's
got injured.
that's fine. We do this
I
every
mean,
week
let's just
though.
be honest. They keep players were all injured.
That's fine though. Like what I'm about to explain to y'all though is we keep relying on, all right, every year that we can run this back and do this thing back every year because, injuries is our example, or the reason why, or excuse of why we're having bad seasons. We can't do that as a franchise if we want to win. We gotta
that's what I was about to
e-
say on that.
Well, I mean,
Great
Pelicans lost their
teams
star
find
player.
ways to win games without their star players.
The
either the
Pelicans lost
Saints
their star point guard
either
on day one. On day
well
one, the
either
Pelicans lost their star point guard.
And they still
well
won
What
that
year?
either
next game. They still
either the
won that game.
Saints either the Saints are gonna figure out that, hey, we can't keep the same players and we got to start this over with some new players, or they're gonna keep doing what they've been doing, like
I
I said,
agree, EJ. I
and
agree.
ride and
I
ride with
agree.
these same players with the same injuries and the
I
same
agree.
problems,
Yes,
and you're gonna
yes.
stay in
Lattimore gotta go,
mediocrity
EJ.
like that.
Lattimore gotta go.
You you
Cam Jordan gotta go.
Yep, I was just about to
Look,
say that.
look. I hate to say this, EJ. You are the only dudes who ain't gotta go no more. But we done tied into Alvin Kamara now. He's gonna be a guy that's gonna retire with us. But Cam we're gonna have to force Cam to retire. We're gonna have
Wait,
to.
I don't.
We're
I
gonna have
don't even think we have to force. I mean, Cam's gonna leave on his own next year. I think he knows.
Because
Cam
we're
Jordan
still
knows.
paying Cam that money.
no, what they done him good. They didn't do him bad. So what I'm saying is this: look at the roster, y'all. If you look at it right now, Lattimore. What has Lattimore? Has Lattimore played a full season for the Saints in the last 5 years?
Well, he
One
is
full
this
season.
season. He is. He's been healthy this season, and he's actually been one of the best cornerbacks this year. If
But
we
he
want to
hurt
let me
talk
again,
about
right?
it.
EJ, is he hurt again?
but look,
No,
let me ask
he's
you.
active. He's fine. He's good to go.
All
Let me
right.
ask you
Well,
a
all right.
question.
Well, I'll
Let me
take that
ask you a
back.
question.
I
Let
take
me
that
ask you a
back. Go
question.
ahead.
If so, just looking at this roster right now, we're saying Lattimore. Let's just say we say what you go what you're saying. That's Lattimore. We're looking at Tyron Matthews. We're looking at even Jamario Davis. We're looking at man. It's just no youth. Where the youth at? Where the 22, 23-year-old guys that's coming?
Right.
If there's no youth in it, man. If you look at, let's take like look at Houston right now. It's
Wait,
a
wait, wait. You
young.
said they ain't got no youth on this team? Yes, they do. I'm gonna name the you. Go ahead.
Who you about to land? Kool-Aid,
Oh yeah,
but he ain't playing.
Kool-Aid is playing. He's the slot corner now. He playing in the slot. Alante playing corner today. He's playing. He
Oh
taking
Lord.
Alante Taylor's spot. Paulson is out for the year, so he's starting. We drafted a dude. We drafted a dude who actually going to be a key component to this team for a long time.
I
And
see
Hence
what
why
that was
we
a great move by the
drafted
But
Saints.
wait,
Kool-Aid.
this in the beginning.
I see
Kool-Aid
what
was a great move.
Derek was trying to say though. We don't have youth like that. The only few players that we have on this roster that are core players that
It's
are
the
going to be
secondary.
like
It's the secondary.
that are going to be in the future. Kool-Aid McKinstry, Chris Olave, Rashid Shaheed.
Paulson to Debo.
No,
Alante Taylor.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Paulson Adebo. That's it with Paulson Adebo.
I
Yeah,
Paulson,
trade him. Yeah.
Debo's gone and done.
he's
That's
I
gone.
it.
wish we could
I
That
don't
trade
even know
him,
is
bro.
why.
I
it.
wish we could trade him. He has so much value. Adebo is kind of crazy. It's crazy how we just dump on Adebo. Debo get
Bro,
more
you really
passes.
trust Debo?
Paulson gets more balls thrown at him because of Lattimore. Lattimore, the effect of nobody wants to throw to Lattimore. They got to go. Then they're going to go at Paulson. Paulson has 3 interceptions this year. Actually, the third most in the
How
NFL.
many he done gave up though?
He didn't give no touchdowns up. He gave up pass
He done.
interference.
I
He,
mean,
he
that's like giving up a
no,
touchdown
but
sometimes.
my brother. I mean, Derek. We have cornerbacks on this panel right now. 2 corners that's on this panel. I think Nas, was you a corner or a linebacker? I think he was a corner. I
slot
think.
DB. Slot
Okay,
DB.
and you got EJ, which is EJ played. He was my son is 6'4" and played cornerback, and he will tell you the hardest position in football is the
Is
cornerback.
DB.
Okay, so then it goes
I,
back to what I said at the
you're
beginning of
on
the season.
skates, brother. You're on skates. You what you when you got the anybody knows that when you're doing backpedaling and you're at the back end of the ball. Look, I know it's easy, bro. It's so easy to say how it's the that the DB is sad. That man don't give up touchdowns. Debo do not give up touchdowns. He might be too physical for this NFL. A Debo back in the days would be
I
a
just
would
think
be a superstar.
Debo just holds too
The
much.
NFL
I
Christopher
just
changed.
think
Fox.
honestly, look, let's just be honest here, and I'm gonna tell y'all from my perspective.
I
Debo is
like a Debo.
Adebo is a good player. The problem is he plays on a team where there's a lot of dogs on the team. Okay, so if you got Marshawn Lattimore on the other side, it's
And you
Right,
got
a
Alante
very,
Taylor,
very,
Kool-Aid
very
McKinstry.
it's very logical that I'm gonna pick my weakest link.
right.
Okay, weakest link is Paulson Adebo. So
Cause what?
when you're getting thrown
Paulson
at
It don't mean he's sad though.
I
when
don't
you're
I don't I don't I don't know, EJ.
wait,
I don't know if I can follow. Go ahead.
hang
Go
on.
ahead.
When you're getting thrown at to like 15 to 20 times per game, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm playing cornerback. I wasn't getting thrown at that many times because teams knew.
But you was the
But
number
I'm
one
but
quarterback
I'm
on your team.
but I'm
You
gonna
was the
tell you
number
this.
one corner on
Hang
your
on,
Let
team.
hang
him
on,
let him
hang
finish.
on,
Let him finish.
hang on. Now, I'm gonna tell you this: for the guy that's getting thrown at that many times, you're getting worn down. You're getting tired. So hell yeah,
Correct.
hell yeah, I'm gonna doggone cause a penalty or I'm gonna hold it when I'm getting beat because I'm tired out there. I mean, come on now, y'all gotta stop thinking like,
Thank
oh
you.
damn.
Thank you,
Hold on,
EJ.
but let me
Thank
tell you.
you.
Cause
Y'all
everybody
can't
Thank
sit there
you.
look at the
Let me
years
rebuttal
that
that.
we've had a Debo.
Let me rebuttal
All the
that.
years we've had a Debo, they've always tacked Debo because what? Everybody knows Debo's tendencies.
But
One
if
minute he can
Debo
get a
goes to another
pick,
team,
and then the
if
next
Debo,
minute he's
EJ is
playing
telling you straight
wacky.
up.
He don't
No,
track the ball.
let me
That's
nah,
his
nah, nah,
problem.
That is,
let me
I
rebuttal that.
disagree.
Let me rebuttal that.
Go ahead, Henry.
Y'all know Paulson Debo is like top 3 in the league, right? As a cornerback.
Right.
He's rated high in the league as a cornerback with deflections, tackles, interceptions, and playing on the ball. I know he get penalties. That's to me, that's his only weakness is getting penalties in the game every now and then. But it's not like he's racking up penalties like a whole
Henry,
bunch
they
of them.
act like he's
Wait,
throwing.
wait, wait.
Henry,
That's only
Henry, they act like he's
because
Jason
So
David.
is those
Henry,
penalties?
That's only
Are
because
y'all
he's getting thrown
Or
at
Fred
that
Thomas.
many times. When you're getting
okay?
thrown at that many times, I mean, damn. I mean, I'm tired. I got look. I'm
So,
not
but
gonna let
look,
a sport
okay,
frustrate
I
let's
me.
know
let's
you
let's
see me as the weakest
wait, but
link. I know I'm the weakest link.
Then I got two questions for y'all to
let's use that
answer.
same
That's
argument.
two.
Let's use that
Let's
same argument though. He gets
two
thrown at a
questions.
lot of times, right? You say he gets thrown at the most.
Right.
Okay, he gets thrown at the most. That I can see why you say, well, that means he's the weakest link. I completely disagree with that. I don't think he gets thrown at the most because he's the weakest link on the team. When you look at Marshawn Lattimore, the ball hardly goes over to him, so it makes him look like he's great, but he hasn't been doing anything. He hasn't done anything. What has Marshawn Lattimore done this season?
not a damn thing.
Nothing. What has
Wait,
Paulson done? He's the best cornerback on the team right now.
let me push
Right
back
now,
on
he
you. I
is.
got two questions for
But
y'all
not no
with
more
this.
because he ain't on the team.
Right.
Wait, but let
Okay.
me
I'm gonna say this to that. Yeah, and look, like I said, from being a cornerback and being that prime cornerback on that side where you're not getting thrown at, a lot of people can easily say, "Oh, you're not good." Like you're
That's true.
overhyped. People can
that's
do
true.
that to you. But I'm gonna tell you what makes Marshawn Lattimore great. The reason and
But I'm
and
not saying
there
he's not great, but he hasn't done anything this season.
quarterbacks do that, and they know not to throw in their side because they know one thing they've seen what the kid can do over the years. Okay, he's earned that right. He's earned that respect. Now let's just
Great
say
point.
the roles were reversed. Now I guarantee you, Marshawn Lattimore is providing those numbers that Paulson Adebo has provided this season. He's just not getting thrown at. That's just what it is. He's not getting no action to the side. So the stats ain't gonna match up. I mean, of course he ain't gonna do nothing this year because nobody ain't throwing it to him.
I don't know, man.
Nobody ain't doing nothing to him.
I
Okay,
watched last
I
game. He was
gotta
getting
I
a little.
gotta
It's
push.
just like
Marshawn was
when they
getting beat
was
last
doing with
game.
Richard Sherman, Jalen
But
Ramsey,
hold
the
on.
best of the
Right,
best.
right.
But
Okay, I
look,
gotta
Cause
push
what?
back.
They know
look.
not to go that
They
way.
know not to call it because it's going to be
We
a
look,
mistake. Because
but we
we've
gonna see
seen,
because I
Henry,
watched it.
we
Go
seen
ahead.
last year when the Philadelphia Eagles went with Gardner Minshew, and even Gardner Minshew wanted to disrespect Lattimore. And what happened? Lattimore intercepted him and won the game in the end zone.
I'm not
So,
diminishing
so,
Lattimore.
what I'm saying is, Marshawn is that guy.
I'm not saying he's not. Of
There's
course
no
he is.
nobody
But
can
I'm
disagree with that. He's that
but
guy
but I'm saying he hasn't done anything this season thus far. When I watched the game
because
and I
they
went
keep
to the
going.
dome,
They don't want
I
to go
know.
at him, Henry.
I know they don't.
They're
But what I'm
afraid to
saying is
go at him.
Because
They're
they
gonna
know
go.
9 to 10 times out of 10, they throw the
I
Lattimore side, it's gonna be a pass
But they're gonna go
breakup
at
or a pick.
Alante. Alante Taylor's
don't.
gonna get them penalties now.
But
Y'all
but
gonna
I'm
see what
telling
I'm
y'all,
telling you.
I'm trying. Yeah,
Hell yeah,
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Let me
Dad, you made a great point on that. Now, Paulson and Debo is going. A lot of y'all going to start seeing because a lot of y'all love Alante Taylor, and then a lot of
Right,
y'all love a
right,
lot of y'all love
right.
Kool Aid as well. So a
Right,
lot now, I'm gonna tell y'all right now,
right.
Alante and Kool Aid is about to get a lot
We're
of
gonna get
They're
some
targets
about to
their
get a
penalties.
way.
lot,
Yeah.
and
They
let's
That,
not
about to get a lot of
Hmm.
but see,
targets.
that's what
let's
I'm.
not forget
What
our
I said. What
third
I
guy,
said.
EJ. That
What I
the
said.
kid we had in preseason that was dominating. Who that young man undrafted? Rico Payton.
Rico
Rico
Yeah.
Payton.
Payton.
Look out for Rico Payton, y'all. I'm
Why I
telling
said
I
you,
have
what
a
I
I have
said.
a
biggest
I
sleeper on this team.
Why I said
wait,
what
I
I
got a
said about
question for
Lattimore is
y'all.
because I don't think Lattimore, like you said, he hasn't been getting the ball thrown to him. I'm not diminishing his talent. I know he's the best, quote unquote, best cornerback on the team. I just, I don't think he's the same player, man. I really don't. I don't think he's the same player anymore
Let me
from what
let me
I'm
ask- let
seeing.
me let me ask y'all a question, bro. I'm gonna push back just a little bit. Two things. Debo, if Debo's not good, and as a coach, why is not my coach rolling help? I always said this even last year. It seems like they put Debo on the island like he's Richard Sherman,
That's
and he's
Right.
not.
hey, that's right. That's
That's
right.
right.
And why?
That is
Exactly.
exactly right.
And why is? But then it goes back to the coaching. Why
Yeah,
put him on that
that's
island like that? That's two
that's
things.
right. That's
Is
right.
he?
And I've been
If
questioning Dennis Allen on his defensive. As I always praised him, and y'all can go back to last year. You can go back to
Mm-hmm.
I always praise how great he is as a defense, but I feel like in his losing streak that we've been having, that's not the same Dennis Allen, y'all.
Yeah, that's
I'm
true.
trying to
And,
tell
Den-
y'all too.
and Dennis Allen has disappointed me
Uh,
because Dennis Allen was
yeah,
known
but don't put a lot
known
of
for
Now
stock in
you
him.
see the
I'm telling
light.
y'all. Hold on, now I'm telling y'all though.
I
I
hope
don't
Dennis
think
Allen. Look, we kept Dennis Allen because we thought he would be that Sean Payton of the defense. And Dennis, if you keep going in the opposite direction, there's no. I can't defend you, Dennis. I can't
man, I'm
because if
telling
we
y'all
giving
what.
up
But
all
y'all,
them yards per
We've been saying
when the
that
last
since
time we
last
gave up
year.
51
bruh.
points in when the last time the Saints got scored on with 51 points?
Woo,
Now
woo.
I can sit
I,
here and tell y'all
I'm
oh
trying to
my
tell y'all,
God.
I've been
man.
watching the Saints for years.
I'm
I
trying to tell
think way
y'all.
back in the 49er days.
They blaming a Debo too much. It's not a Debo. All of our corners are not playing well. I'm trying to tell y'all. He's the one
This
that's
is
playing.
And where does that
I
stem
don't. Our
from?
cornerbacks.
Coaching.
Listen. What I'm
that's
trying to
why I
tell you
said
is Lattimore.
A lot of
No,
it got
hold
to
on.
do with Henry.
No,
It's the
no. Nah,
safety.
look.
But Henry,
Lattimore is not
the
playing the
safety
same.
over the
I'm
top,
telling y'all.
Henry. The safeties are not helping the corners as well. Because you got
That
to
too.
remember, we had injuries to Harris. Harris, and then we have to go out there with Jordan Howden, who is very disappointing to me. Who is very disappointing to
I'm
me.
Oh
telling you,
yeah,
I
and
don't
we
see
got
Trent.
rid of
I try to make a case that this dude could be a starter, but I think he should be cut the way
Lattimore be
he's been
getting
playing.
beat, y'all. I'm telling y'all, Lattimore get beat a lot. People don't see it. He get beat now. Something's wrong, bro. I'm telling y'all, he get beat.
Well, he's been injured. He's playing injured, Henry.
I get it, but
He's
man,
playing injured. He wouldn't do that last year.
Well,
He
hey,
would not
hang
play.
on. Every 504, let's start the injury thing with Marshawn Lattimore because he has not been injured this year. He's been healthy all season long. It's no excuse about
something's
Well,
wrong,
he had a
y'all.
Marshawn
I'm
poor
telling
Lattimore
hamstring
and
y'all,
this week. No,
injuries.
he was on the
something is
injury report with
wrong. Something
a
is really
poor
wrong.
hamstring. I know you two guys are being critical on Lattimore, but Laddy Daddy is still Laddy Daddy to me. And Laddy
Y'all know
Daddy
I love
gonna come up
Lattimore. I
there
love him, but he
today.
don't look right.
Matter of
He don't
fact,
look right.
Laddy Daddy gonna have an interception today on Herbert,
I hope
and
so.
he gonna let you understand that he's Laddy Daddy. Okay?
Listen,
Well,
hold up,
look,
listen.
I'm glad
I'm a
you.
big Lattimore fan. That's why I'm being critical of him right now. I need to see him step up and
But he
take the
gonna
lead
show
on the
your ass.
defense. He need to.
but
And happy
I'm,
Hold up, hold
birthday
up,
to you,
hold up,
Unc.
hold up,
how you
hold up.
I'm,
Happy
but how
I'm
you be
birthday
glad.
to
hard
you,
on?
Look,
Unc. Everybody say happy birthday to Henry.
Oh,
Henry
happy
is
birthday, my
43 years
boy.
old.
Not
Happy
necessarily, but thank y'all, man. It was yesterday.
It don't
look.
matter.
Look, y'all. I'm glad you brought that up. But uh, the passing game ain't gonna be what's going on today. That the Chargers gonna be
They
attacking.
got to run the ball
Uh,
against us.
Yeah, they will.
the Chargers will be running the ball down your damn throat. And I'm gonna tell you right
Cause that
now,
boy, J.K. Dobbins,
J.K. Dobbins
game
is gonna
record,
is.
game
I'm,
record. He
I'm just
did it in
telling you
Baltimore.
Yeah,
that's a damn
but
freight
watch the Saints
train.
shut him down. Watch the Saints shut him down. Watch.
Hey,
I wouldn't say
all right
that.
now.
All right,
Look,
you dealing with somebody that played alongside Lamar
I don't hear
Jackson
that shit,
now.
man. We played him with Baltimore. Let me tell you something, bro. As long as I know that Pete Warner is back with Demario Davis, we're getting some little bit of help back there. I don't think he's gonna have. I think that what's gonna happen, we're gonna have to watch DJ Chark. Saints gonna have to watch DJ
Yep.
Chark. He's
Exactly.
back
Exactly.
healthy. They're gonna
Yeah.
try to go on that vertical. I think the Saints are going to adjust to the run. They're gonna stack the box. They're gonna do some things. This is an opportunity. I want to see Cam Jordan and not so much of Cam Jordan, but with that dude named Chase Young. I want to see us get some sacks on Herbert. I think Herbert is to me overrated.
like I said,
Let me
y'all, you
tell you.
worried about the wrong thing, okay? Because you ain't getting a sack if J.K.
I'm telling you.
Dobbins is getting the damn football. And I'm
I
telling
get it.
you right now, J.K. Dobbins is gonna run down that damn defense. If Pete Warner ain't ready to go, he better be ready to go today.
EJ,
Because
EJ,
Demario and Pete Warner, hey, I'm just telling you, Willie gave you two.
EJ, let me
J.K.
tell you.
Dobbins is
J.K.
featured.
Dobbins is no joke now. Cause
EJ,
That
let
remember
me
boy
tell
that
is
you something.
no joke.
EJ,
that's
let me
the
tell you something.
same former Lamar Jackson teammate who Lamar beat us in our house.
EJ, let me
He
tell you
ran
something.
down our throats.
You know who gonna
That
be the
is a
MVP of
big
this game?
old boy.
You know who's gonna be the MVP of this game, EJ?
Who is it?
It's gonna be Taysom Hill. Mark my words.
Yes, sir.
Oh
Yes, sir.
my God,
I
no,
totally, I
Whoa,
totally
that's
agree
a
dude.
with
big
you on
X
that.
factor of this game. And,
Mark
and
my
let me
I,
tell
words.
you something.
I
If I was
totally
the
agree.
Saints, if the kid don't play well, I would put, I would say, you know what, we throwing all that shit out the ball. Just throw all the playbook out the way and let Taysom be the quarterback.
Yep.
Let it just
Oh
just throw it
Lord,
all out the
don't
out there.
don't do
It's a
Let
that.
that man.
problem I
Don't do
have
that.
with that.
Yep.
Taysom don't slide. Taysom just got to learn to slide, bro. I don't like to this point at his age and him taking them hits like he can't take them hits
You
like
are
he used
correct.
to.
You are
He got to
correct,
learn to
Nas.
slide
Taysom needs
because
to
he's
learn to
reaching
protect
35.
himself. Taysom
He
needs
got
to
to like
learn to protect himself. Taysom think he can run over any and everybody, and that's why he got real problems right now. I'm
Mm-hmm.
just telling y'all,
exactly.
Taysom has to learn. Hey, slide. You don't have to run over every damn
You
body.
look at Jalen
Okay.
Hurts, Josh Allen, Daniel Jones. You look at every dual threat
But see,
quarterback that have
at
had
34
ribcage
years old,
injuries.
Taysom is 30 or 35, 34. Taysom think he's 25.
Yeah.
And he
Mm-hmm.
got to realize, okay, I still got that ability, but the bones are going are deteriorating. When we start see it's the fucking bones.
I'm telling you, bro.
That's the thing. That's the thing. And the
But
thing to it is,
Look, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, Taysom alone today, you just said a mouthful. Taysom Hill alone is gonna wake up the offense today.
I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. I'm
Like
telling y'all.
he,
I'm
I
telling you.
know it's just gonna
y'all don't even
be.
realize how much of a
A
damn
threat, huh, EJ? A
a
different threat.
threat this man
We
is.
already know how much of a
He
threat
I don't
he
care if you don't like
is.
him. That
he's
dude
It's
gonna be a
just
important.
beast
the
today.
fact that
He's a
he leaves a lot to be desired under bigger,
Nas,
better compliant
Taysom Hill
coaching.
against Nas. I think it was the Falcons, Nas, right? I think Taysom
Mm-hmm.
had two of our touchdowns. What game he got hurt
The
in the
Falcons
second
game.
half? But he had
Taysom is
two
the
The
Falcons
touchdowns.
Falcons
killer, bro.
game.
He had two
Taysom is the
touchdowns
Falcons
before
killer.
he got hurt, y'all.
That's right.
That's how much he means to this football
Yep.
team.
I'm telling y'all, bro. Taysom gonna have 3 touchdowns today. Mark my words.
Y'all gonna run that poor man in the dirt and he gonna get hurt again.
Bro, that dude gonna
No, not this time because we got
use him as a decoy
Kendra
out there.
Miller. Listen, Derek. We got Kendra healthy, and you got Alvin. I think now that you got to deal with three of these type of dudes now.
Right. Yeah.
These are
Yeah.
three type of dudes that's capable now. Now,
Right.
if you focus on Alvin, how you gonna focus on Kendra Miller
Right.
and Taysom Hill? They're
Right. They're
getting
gonna use him
healthy
as
at
a
the right
decoy,
time,
play
Derek.
action and all that. Now you
Taysom's
can
gonna
use
be a
Taysom as a
decoy.
decoy.
He's gonna be running and he's gonna be a decoy this game.
Block, and he's gonna be blocking. And he's
Yeah.
gonna be
Yep.
blocking.
Cause
Yeah.
remember the last
Hey,
time he played the Chargers, you saw what he did.
you gotta think about this too, y'all. Now, look, I know at the beginning of the season, Alvin came ready to play. He looked locked in and everything. But now that he got paid, you really about to see a different
Oh
Alvin
yeah, oh
Kamara
yeah,
today.
oh yeah, oh
I
yeah,
think
I'm
he
just gonna tell
oh
appreciates
you.
the
yeah,
organization because
oh
after
yeah.
that game he was you could look like he was bored. Like I
You
ain't
know,
got my money
y'all,
yet.
y'all know
I ain't
what?
got my
I thought that was interesting
I ain't
when
got my money yet.
the way in which it happened and how it happened. I thought it was really interesting that he got paid the way he did and when he did. I just
Yeah.
thought the timing was something is different about the timing for me. At this point in the
Well, they
season, you're
meant
two
they
and
had
five, and
meant
then
to
you
give it to
fail.
him when they
Well,
were winning.
you know what? Oh, the reason why the timing was when it was because the Saints are desperate right now. The Saints are like, damn, bro. If
They
we
need
don't,
some good news. Yeah, yeah.
yes, they need some type of good news, and they also need Alvin Kamara to play like Alvin Kamara right now.
With
They
EJ,
need
they
him to
needed
be
some
jolted.
distraction. EJ, they needed some distraction. What
Exactly.
big of a distraction is to give my one of my best players the money, and everybody can get off the coach's ass for about a week or
There you go.
for the week while
But
we
think
game
about this
plan.
too. But think about this too. If Alvin wanted to leave so bad, right, he wouldn't have resigned. So now you can put all that out the window too. He
Oh
never
well,
wanted to
we
go
knew they
nowhere.
were all lying.
So
We
he
know
didn't have to.
everybody was
He didn't
lying.
have
Talking
to
about because the
resign. He
man
could have
shook
said
Sean
no.
Payton. Talking about the
But
man said, "Come get me." That man ain't never said, "Come get me." That
he
was
could have
this
said
old
no.
coach.
He could have said
And
no though. He could have said I
why
don't
would
want to
Sean
resign.
Payton go get him and spend all that money to get him when he got a young running back that ran over us for 140 yards?
Exactly.
And not
He
only
got a
that,
Don't be
first round
stupid.
pick running back that's already still under rookie contract, who he's
it,
about to pay in the future.
and check this out, y'all. If we're such a bad organization, if we're so bad towards our players, right, which is the narrative right now, why would Alvin come out and resign with us, with the Saints?
We're not a bad organization, bro. When the
We
Exactly.
Saints
just
are
poorly
healthy, when
coached.
the Saints are healthy, the Saints are that team that beat Dallas.
What I'm
And I know
saying
y'all
is,
don't like me
You want to
saying it,
know
but
right,
why
that's a
is
fact.
that? The
right.
secret to that? Want to know the secret to that? I feel I watched that Kubiak interview. The way he spoke in tone did not sound right to me. I said Dennis Allen had to meddle with the offense a little bit in his ear. I'm like, no, 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 no. Leave Kubiak alone. Let Kubiak cook the way he did that first two games and
Right. Get
let
up
him
out the
stay
kitchen,
cooking.
man. Get up out the
Yeah,
kitchen.
but
Let that
Nas,
man
he
do his thing.
cannot cook without the that's a system, Nas. And we've
Right.
seen that same system with the 49ers without Debo Sanders or without Debo what's his name? Debo, whatever the dude name.
Debo
Without
That's his name.
Samuel,
That's his
yes,
name.
yes,
Debo Samuel.
without Debo Samuel, without their players, while Brock Purdy looked like he's just not Brock Purdy no more. So
Brock Purdy's
when you
just a
don't have
system
Christian
product
McCaffrey,
quarterback. He's
when you don't
another
have
Rich Gannon.
look how many wins the 49ers have right now? 2 wins or three?
They're not doing too well.
Three.
and,
I think
and
they
that
three and three,
system,
three
they
and
want.
four, something like that.
I write this. So they're injured like the Saints, and if the Saints, that system has to have that healthy players in order to be effective. It's not Kubiak play calling. It's the guys that are not available for the system.
I'm
And I
telling
would,
y'all.
and we were
Uh
poor.
huh.
This goes back to the general manager. We did not put a system. So we did not get free agents and prepare ourselves if people got hurt that we could replace them.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm telling y'all. It just makes
Because
me sick, though.
we
It just
money effed. We money effed.
it
You
just
want to
makes
know
me.
a
It
little
just
bonus to the
listen.
defense that helped? We know we just released Jonathan Abram within the week, and we re-signed that kid that was balling in preseason.
I think he went
That's
back to
from
the
home,
practice squad.
Roderick Teamer.
He went to the practice squad. I think went back to the practice squad. But I think what makes me sick though about all of this, and I know I mentioned it already, but I just gotta point it out again. The Saints fans, or some of the Saints fans, so-called Saints fans, is sitting there talking about how bad we are, or the Saints are as an organization, right? Because they don't take care of their players and all this stuff. But if we're so bad, especially with that Mike Thomas stuff, right? Why did Alvin come back? If we're so bad, he wouldn't have wanted to
It's
come back.
not, man. It's not.
Oh, that's so.
It's not
You
The
get
that.
what
Saints,
I'm
You
saying?
looking at that wrong.
and that's why
That's
I get
No, you
pissed
get what I'm
off. I do
saying?
not work for the
No,
Saints,
I'm talking about the
Henry.
Saints fans, Derek.
Henry, I don't work for the
I'm
Saints.
talking about Saints
What
fans.
makes me mad about
Cause
Saints fans is
he
the
loves the
Saints,
fan base and he's loyal
the
to the
Saints,
team.
The Saints have replaced that old coaching, that whole medical staff, and the players still was getting injured. The players
Yep.
got to take responsibility,
For their
not the dog.
bodies.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's the problem.
They got to
If I'm
start
having
training better,
soft tissue
eating better.
issues, that's because my ass is eating the. See these, they get
I'm
millions
not
of
training
dollars.
right. I'm
They
not
get
training right.
millions of dollars, and they out here drinking and smoking,
Yep.
and then
Yep.
out here they not treating the body. That's how you get
And,
soft tissue injuries, my brother.
and look, nah, it's not like basketball. I think basketball players are more conditioned than football players a
Yeah,
lot of
because they're
times.
running all the time.
Right, and they're conditioned so basketball coaches have more autonomy with the players. They have more authority with the players during the season, so they can kind of monitor who's conditioned and who isn't. And if you're not in shape, you ain't playing. It's as simple as that with basketball, right? But in football, ain't no way the coach can keep up with 53 guys. That just can't happen. They're responsible for their own body. Why you think LeBron James is hardly ever injured? Because he conditions his body a certain way to be ready for the season.
All
Right.
of you,
Football players,
and then we talked about this with the Pelicans. They just got a superstar that they got from the Atlanta Hawks, and this guy, he broke bones in his he broke his hand.
in his
You
left
gonna
hand,
tell
yeah.
me that's the organization fault he broke his
No,
hand?
indeed. Nope, it
How
sure
you gonna
wasn't.
blame the Pelicans for a
You
man
can't.
breaking a hand?
In the game. In the game. In the game. In the
What is
game.
wrong with
Right?
y'all?
He
That's the
fell
deep.
and broke
And
his fall.
that defender was foul for that. You broke that man hand. I'm like, you broke our
But
point guard hand.
What I'm saying is, What is wrong with people keep blaming the medical staff on stuff that people can't control?
But and also on things that people can control, like their conditioning, right? Football players they can control certain things about their conditioning. The you know the like you said, soft tissue injuries, stuff like that. They
I
can
mean,
But you
goddamn it,
control.
I'm
know,
an athlete. Shit. I got. I
That ain't
played
the
the game.
coach's fault.
I didn't blame my coach when I had
Oh, I hurt my
I
knee.
told
Oh, it's
when
your
I
fault.
told
I
my
hurt my knee.
hamstring. I tore my hamstring and still played in a football game.
Right,
See, that
it's
was
your
back in
fault. I
the
hurt my
days, but
knee.
that was back in the days where they didn't give a damn. I tore all my damn hamstring, could barely walk, and I still played in that game in the
Now,
pocket.
what the
Let
medical
me
team's fault is if you put an injured player in the game knowing he injured.
Right.
That's the medical team's fault, not injury itself. Doesn't
Well,
make any
I'm
sense.
gonna just say this that we doing a lot of back and forth. If they don't win this game
Well, of
today,
course.
it's time to make some changes. That's all in a
Well,
nutshell.
well,
What changes
they're
you
not
want to
gonna
see,
make a
Derek?
change. And Derek, I know you. You're being a loyal Saints fan. They're not gonna fire Dennis Allen in the season, baby. I keep
Not
telling
yet.
you this.
Not yet.
And this is something the organization has strived. They don't want to be one of them organizations because there's nothing. Firing a
Like the
person is
Jets.
still
Look what
not
the
going to
Jets
help
did.
those.
The Jets still
Listen. What
losing.
I want you to understand this. Firing a coach in the middle of the season is
It's bad.
still not going to change anything.
I'm not.
Heck
I'm not.
no.
I'm not
I
saying.
don't know
I
what
agree with you.
all it's going to do is make you feel good. You can
Yep.
Let me
suck
tell
your
you this.
thumb
No,
at
no,
night.
no,
You can
no.
suck
This
your
is what I'm saying.
goddamn thumb at night. That's it.
This that's the only thing I'm gonna say about this whole situation,
Uh,
right? This team, this team here, it just don't have no look like it got no fight, man. That's the only thing I don't
But what
like,
I'm
bro.
saying is he's going to be fired at the end of the season. And I'm telling you, listen.
yeah,
That
they're waiting till the end of the season,
cause the
y'all.
yeah,
players,
the
the way
Saints
they've
are
been
They
loyal.
playing,
They are loyal. Listen, why you think most people don't want to coach for certain organizations? Because
Right.
if they put you on the short leash, if
Right.
they short see this is what I'll be trying to tell
The New
emotional
York
Saints.
Jets. The New York Jets is one of them.
But yeah,
they
nobody gonna want to
scapegoat.
coach over that. Why would I want to go somewhere where I'm gonna
Give
be
me
on a
a
short
give
leash?
me a
That's
water,
not the
cold
way
water
it
with a
goes, brother.
Ain't nowhere in the world.
pack.
Nobody, and we're a small market team. We can't
Oh,
afford
mama
to
got some.
fire people and just fire people because we
Right.
ain't nobody gonna want to coach us.
Ask mama. She got some here.
yeah.
I'm telling y'all, man.
EJ, you better
I'm not.
tell these boys
Look,
about how
look. I'm
small
not.
market we are.
Look.
We can't just fire people.
I'm not being. I'm not being. What do you call that? Negative or anything like that. I'm not trying to say that our season is lost. No. But what I'm saying
Boy,
is, my point is there's plenty of blame to go around when it comes to players not playing well. You know, I just want to see our players step it up, take responsibility, take accountability, and just play
Yeah.
well, man. Play their
I just
position
can't
well
believe I'm
and win
sitting
some
up here
games.
and we about to watch a 3 o'clock game, which I'm not favor of. I love early games, but I do like the 3 o'clock game. I just don't like the night games, the ones
Well,
at 7 o'clock, because
it's
my
still
old
early
ass
in
at nine
California though.
o'clock. When 9 o'clock come, I can't watch the whole game. So
But it's still early
I,
in California, Evan. It's
I'm gonna tell
early in
y'all this
California.
too. I'm gonna tell
You're in
y'all
California.
this. I'm gonna tell y'all this too, y'all. If anything, this kind of if y'all want to know anything about what the front office was about to do, look at the Alvin Kamara deal.
That's
Okay,
what I'm saying. Yeah.
all right. So with Alvin Kamara, this is a
Because that
guy.
came out of nowhere. Nobody expected
let,
that right now.
let's
This
hear EJ out. Go ahead, EJ.
this was one of the guys we were saying, all right, we may need to go ahead and get rid of all of these veteran guys we have on the roster, the Cam Jordans, the
Uh-huh.
Tyron Matthews, the Demario Davises, all these, top guys that we have, the Marshawn Lattimores. Alvin Kamara was a part of that list. You
Sure
notice
was.
they kept Alvin Kamara. And that tells me everything I need to know about the Saints. The Saints still believe they can compete in the
Yes,
NFL.
yes. And
And
whether
they
we
can.
think they're ridiculous, whether we think they're foolish, you don't listen. Listen, what I'm trying to tell you, and I don't have a problem with that because we've seen teams who look horrible in one year, like the Rams did, and turn
Mm-hmm.
around and become Super Bowl champs the next year.
Yep.
So don't tell me that the Saints are that far away. They're not that far away. The Saints prove half of y'all was sitting there saying we look dominant them first 2 weeks. And all of a sudden, all y'all got your tongue in your mouth, fire,
But
fire, fire,
hang on,
fire.
hang on, every 504 because that's what I'm not about to do.
It's a
This is
5 game losing streak, Everett.
right. This is what I'm not about to do because
Well,
this is
y'all got
exactly.
me, goddamn it. Y'all
Oh,
not me
oh,
and I'm not
oh,
you.
oh. This is what I. This is exactly what I told him at the beginning of the podcast. I told him we was doing the same thing when Denver. We was playing Denver, and
No, but EJ, we
we
didn't
was
have
getting
players back.
everybody
We
routed
had
up.
Taysom here for
We
them.
was getting we
We
was
had
getting every.
Taysom here for
Hey,
them.
hang on.
We
We was
just had
getting every.
Taysom here would
We
have beat
was
Denver.
getting everyone routed up, and we was like, "Oh, the Saints about to go on the streak and do all this." Look, I'm gonna just tell you right now. Let's just calm that down. Okay. We're playing the Chargers today. We have a 2-5 damn record. Okay. The Saints have to just find a way to get a win today.
Right,
All
right.
that other
Exactly.
extra, all that other extra, we going
We'll
to the
talk about all that
playoffs.
later.
I didn't say nothing about no damn playoffs. I
You
We
didn't
sound
say
did
like
nothing
Jim
about
Moore.
no playoffs. Don't you put no words in your daddy mouth. I just said,
we this
God
far
damn it,
away
you ain't
from
gonna sit here. I didn't
we
say
this
playoffs.
far away from going to the
But why don't you
playoffs and
bring
all
you no
and
words? I
everything.
just said we
I
can
don't
win
want to
the
hear
game.
none of that.
Don't you bring that shit over here.
We done lost all of our
Boy, you
privileges
and
with
I
that.
gonna have a fist fight when I see you.
We
Don't
done
you put
lost
that
all our
narrative over
privileges
here,
with
you
all
heard me?
that, man.
I love
Want to
you,
know what's
son.
funny?
You,
Want to know what's funny?
I love you,
If
but
this
you're lying
coaching
on
can
me.
get
Don't you
right
lie.
and find ways to win games without our star players, we can
Hey,
win.
look,
Because
y'all.
when have you ever heard a
I'm
great
giving
head
y'all
coach
real.
not win
I'm
games
giving
without their
y'all.
best players?
I'm giving y'all real talk today. I'm not about to sit here and boot y'all heads up, and then y'all sitting there looking at me talking about what EJ said we were gonna go ahead and win today. Hell no, you not
Hey, he
about to
just
do
said,
I
that.
even
I'm going to chill
said
over
I'm gonna
here.
just
I
tell
ain't
after
you
the
going
what.
to
Dallas
lie.
game, a game at a
I didn't
time.
say that shit neither.
Y'all ain't about to come at
I
me with
was
all that.
saying,
Hell
I
no.
I'm going to tell
was
you,
Well, you
saying
had
EJ,
to
they
a
got
come
to
and
game
show,
tell me.
at a
show me
time.
something. Look, they got to show me something today. Saints got to show me something today.
Oh,
Yeah,
they
Got to show
gotta
me
that's
show
something.
us all some shit
that's
today.
the mind.
Got to show me
Oh,
something.
that's the mindset I'm in right now. I'm in
Got
the
to show me
mindset
something.
of the Saints got to prove it to me. Like
Yeah.
I'm tired of speaking up for the
All
Saints.
right, EJ,
I'm
EJ. All
tired
right,
of
I'm
speaking
cool
up
with
for the
that. I'm cool.
Saints.
But
The
you
Saints
break.
got to prove it
All
to
right,
me.
no, somebody, no, EJ. All right, you said that, and we cool with that. But let's talk about who got to prove something to us. You know, Spencer Rattler. Let's talk about Spencer Rattler because let's be honest, EJ. He's the quarterback of this team that helped us
Well,
turn it
guess
around.
what? Let me tell you something about Spencer Rattler. Spencer Rattler, he's got one more start because I'm gonna tell y'all right
Go
now,
ahead, go ahead.
y'all can go ahead and
I know where
groan
you
all
going with
you
that,
damn
too. Go
want.
ahead.
You can get
I know where you
mad and
going.
groan all you want, but the lemon is coming back next
That
week.
go ahead, Lemon.
The
Go
lemon
Come
ahead,
is
on.
Lemon.
coming back.
Sweet and
So I'm gonna
sour,
tell
baby.
y'all
Let's
right
go.
Yep.
now, you better
Sweet
You
and
enjoy.
sour.
already
Let's
Hey,
go.
figured the boy
you
was
better
saying,
And
enjoy
I
the
want it back.
agenda. You better enjoy the agenda right now because I'm telling y'all right now,
The
this is the
lemon
last
is
time.
coming, baby.
This is the last time we gonna see
Hey,
Spencer
look,
Rattler
sometimes
this
that
year.
lemon start up. Don't knock the lemon now. Sometimes it run good.
That,
Sometimes it run
look,
good.
EJ, the lemon getting the oil change right now.
I'm telling you, he getting a tune up.
Yeah,
want to
he
know
just
what's
getting a
funny?
I,
tune up.
I don't
You
give
want
a
to know
damn
what's
what y'all
funny and
talking about.
true?
The
You
lemon, we
heard me?
were feeling good
You
when the
want to know
lemon was
what's
rolling.
true and funny at the same time with Rattler? I said it
Getting a
was
tune up.
suspect that he was inactive, and then we just put him. The fan base wanted him out there, and I'm like, do y'all not know how suspect that is? No
Yeah, because the
experience
fan,
with the
you know
number
why?
ones, cause they
Look,
fell for
look,
the hype. They
you know
like
why,
flashy and
Nas.
sexy.
There you go. Well, I'm gonna just tell you right
You
now,
just
Nas.
look at the way of look at just prime example.
Shout out to
Look at the way they
Jason.
did Bryce Young. The same way Bryce Young got did by the fan base because he was a number one overall pick is the
And
same
now they one
thing
and six.
of what our organization did to Spencer Rattler.
And
Look,
The
look,
fans believed the hype
Nas.
and said, you know what? Let's give the fans what we want. Like you said, EJ,
this is a
they
prime.
are watching what we post on every line of social media. They
Yes,
sat
they
there and
are.
said, you know what? Y'all want Spencer Rattler? We'll put him out there. And
Yep,
we
there
Nas.
get
you
y'all.
go.
Let us show us for yourself. Let us show us for
But
yourself.
Larry gonna tell me,
Nas.
and this is the reason why Larry ass ain't on this panel right now. Because he had the audacity to sit there and tell me, because I know why your ass ain't here, Larry. Don't act, because you the main one out here talking about you gonna bet me money that Jameis Winston gonna beat the Saints. And then you the main one sitting your ass. I can't wait to get you on the hot seat. I can't wait to, because you're only gonna come on this panel if Jameis win. If Jameis beat us, you gonna come here. You're gonna be the main one on this panel. We
Nas.
I'm
see
a
you, Larry.
Nas,
look.
let me tell you.
I'm gonna
Let me
say
tell
this
you,
though.
Nas.
Oh, go
The,
ahead. Go
oh,
ahead. Go
oh,
ahead.
I was just going to pick it back off Nas. Now the Panthers are 1-6, and they're also considering giving Bryce Young his job back. Go figure. Go
Mm.
figure.
Wow. Wow.
Well, Bryce, what are we talking about the Panthers for?
No,
Look,
I was
well,
just pointing out
hang
what he
on.
was saying.
Look, this look, and that's a great point. On like, look, and I'm so proud. I'm glad that Bryce Young gets a chance again because
Me
that kid
too.
is good. The
Man,
kid has got
man, give that
that
black
kid.
kid a chance.
It ain't
That
right.
kid got talent. The kid
It
got
ain't
talent,
right.
man.
I think
And
he'd
I
be
hate the
good in
fact.
our system. And I was
Hell yeah,
exactly.
I would.
Ever
And
They
Hell
hell, we
yeah,
did
need to give him a
I
not
chance
would
in the
take
let him
Bryce
NFL.
Young
sit
all
2
day.
years.
I'll take him. Let
I
him come
would
over
I
take
here.
take him
Bryce
in
Young
our
They
all
did
system.
him
day.
wrong the
Put
first two
Bryce Young in
years.
our
I
system.
didn't.
It's
But
about
what?
systems. If he
But
was
what?
playing with the Saints, he would be right in our system.
Yep.
But what I'm trying to say about Spencer, y'all, look, the whole conversation is that look,
Is
y'all,
development.
everybody, this is why a lot of you armchair fans right here, you armchair
Arm 12
GMs out here.
quarterbacks.
Look, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, a lot of y'all
Hot
think
potato.
that this stuff just magically happens the way you want them to
No.
happen. I'm gonna tell
Uh-uh.
y'all right now, the NFL ain't as easy as you think it is, man. A
Exactly,
lot of
EJ.
y'all would be in the league if y'all if y'all was sitting there as talking the way I was talking and doing the way I was doing, man. Look, I'm gonna tell
Right.
y'all right now, Spencer Rattler, and we've been saying this from the beginning on this podcast. It's not that Spencer Rattler doesn't have the talent, he ain't good enough to be in the league, he ain't ready yet, and all that. It's just the
He
look.
was not fully
It's not.
developed yet.
It's not his time, y'all. It's not his time. He's got Patrick Mahomes.
Exactly, EJ.
Patrick Mahomes didn't have to get sent out there his first year.
Right.
Why
He
the hell
Preach
sat
it,
for a
Spencer?
son.
year
Why the hell Spencer Rattler all of a sudden got to be sent out there and save the franchise?
Right.
Why?
because
Why
It's
are we
not
doing
fair.
this?
because of name.
Because
They
they
hate
don't
Derek
like
Carr
Derek
so
Carr.
bad.
Yeah, they don't like
Because
Derek Carr.
fans hate Derek Carr so bad
Right,
that they
right.
would rather jeopardize this young man's
Mm-hmm.
ability to develop. And this
And you
is
Right.
know
what
what
we're
that
talking about.
does?
Spencer Rattler is everything but what I think could be. He could be great in the right situation, but
Yeah,
we
right.
Mm-hmm.
cannot.
Just
In the right
develop
situation,
him.
he could be one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL.
Yeah. He's got
It's
great
just
He
potential.
has potential.
He has potential. It's just the problem is a lot of y'all get like I said, y'all get so mad with the particular player or the particular coach and all this stuff like that. Y'all gotta
Mm-hmm.
take y'all feelings out of the game and just think from a damn
exactly.
from a logical standpoint.
Remember they went to talk about Dennis Allen because he's racist. Where do y'all get that from? I don't like Dennis Allen either, but where do y'all get that Dennis Allen is racist? It's
Man,
amazing
where
to
you
I
me
don't
heard
that
know,
that at?
man.
Demario
Where the
Davis,
hell that
It's
come
all
from?
cause of
Demario
You
the
Davis
know what is
and
it? I
Jameis
don't think they
Winston
realize.
thing.
Demario Davis and Tyrann Matthew said they love that dude.
They
And
sure did.
and
Out
then
their
when you
own
sit
mouth.
there and I listen to people, now they're not having a good season right now, and he deserved if they don't make the playoffs to be fired. But to make an agenda about race and when
It's
it comes to
ridiculous, bro.
quarterback and they said and they made it
It's
about
ridiculous.
James and
Like
uh,
It's ridiculous.
did y'all remember that that Dennis was trying to go all out to get Deshaun Watson, even though I'm glad that didn't happen. Why we
Yep.
got to always bring race into the equation when it
Because
comes to football?
that's how people are,
we
man.
got a lot of, and I'm gonna just say it
That's
right
how
now.
people are, bro.
A lot of people in this group, and I'm talking about our Facebook group because we're on this YouTube platform right now, talking right now on this
Mm-hmm.
podcast. But in our Facebook group, a lot of them boys they want to see a black quarterback. That's just what it is.
Don't
All
make
right,
no sense.
That is absolutely true, sir.
But
because
Guess
y'all
what? And
you
guess what
can't
they
you
thought?
cannot you
They
cannot
thought
sit
Spencer
there
Rattler was just going to be an instant next younger Aaron Brooks on the field, just
right.
lighten it up.
You just
I thought
Bro,
it was
can't you
gonna
I'm
be
like,
can't
Patrick
bro,
Mahomes.
the boy
you
was
can't
set. I
sit
kept
there
saying this. And
you
you know what I
can't
kept
Brooks
sit
wasn't
saying?
there
good in his first
Rattler
game.
was set up to fail. He was
No, he
not
was
ready.
not.
He's not
No,
fully developed. Your
no.
child.
He's not set up to fail. Okay, I want to say this because I want to get on your ass, Nas. Because I know all of a sudden
Well, look at the
you decided that
situation.
you
Look at the
want
way
to
he's playing.
love Larry's comments. Listen, to what I'm trying to tell you.
damn.
And let me get on your ass right now. I'm glad you're on the panel because you're gonna get on this hot seat. And since
Uh,
I ain't got Larry, let me get on your ass. Let me tell you something, bro. And Spencer Rattler can never be. First of all, he's a biracial quarterback. The
Right.
man is a his mother is white and his daddy is a black man. You're not
Mm-hmm.
talking about a Teddy Bridgewater or Jameis Winston or this
Mm-mm.
guy fixed that. But we're gonna throw all the race shit out the way. The guy is we hyped him so much. A lot of us hyped him to be Patrick Mahomes. A lot of us hyped him to be Baker Mayfield. A lot of us hyped this guy. And he's getting an opportunity. When you get an opportunity in the NFL, that is not setting somebody up to fail, sir. You
Right.
got to produce. If
Right.
my
Yeah.
child, if EJ got a 1 day contract to go to the Tennessee Titans and prove himself to be a good quarterback, he failed if he don't make it.
Mm.
You don't ever tell somebody that somebody set you up to fail. You the starting quarterback for 3 straight games. That's an opportunity, sir. You're a young man. And if somebody gives you an opportunity on a job, you're supposed to take advantage of
Take
that.
advantage of it. Yeah.
There you go.
Don't
Yeah.
you
There you go.
don't you ever use the excuse of why you failed. You failed because
Remember
of
that,
you.
Nas. Remember that,
Yep.
Nas. And everybody
Yep.
else that's listening,
Don't
remember
you,
that.
I didn't
That's
tell
life
my
lessons.
sons that. I didn't tell
That's life
EJ
lessons for
that.
your behind.
When EJ got his opportunity in broadcasting,
You
when all
take
of
it.
my boys were doing their thing, what did I tell you, EJ? You got to set the tone.
Yep.
Don't
Yeah.
you ever sit there and let somebody tell you
That's
that
right.
somebody set you up to fail.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do about it?
What are you
Yeah.
gonna do about it?
Yeah. That's
I'm
right.
sorry, Nas, but I don't want to seem like I'm jumping on you. It was Larry with that shit.
It's just something
You're young.
that needs to be said because we make too many excuses and nobody wants to take accountability for what they do anymore. They want to blame everybody else. At some point, you got to take
Taking
accountability for
blames.
what's going
Yeah,
on.
Henry.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, great
Look,
point, Evan.
look. We about 5 minutes away from game time, so you know what that means, y'all. It is prediction
Time!
time. So I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I need a couple of things from y'all, man. I need that final score of this football game, and I need to
Oh
hear who
Lord.
the MVP is of the game.
Oh
So
man. Oh.
I'm
Oh.
gonna start with Derek. Derek, if you're in the background, I don't know if you
He
back
there.
there,
I'm
but
here.
but
I'm here. I'm
all
here.
right, baby. Well, Derek, I need to hear who's gonna win this damn football game. What's the final score, and who's your MVP?
Man, this is a tough one, man. 20.
Go ahead, Derek. I'm interested in what you
20,
got to say, bro.
We desperate,
20,
man. Go ahead. Go ahead. I want some positive shit for a change. Go ahead.
17, 17, 14
Mm.
Saints,
Oh
Wow.
man.
and
Groupie.
Taysom two
Oh man. Oh.
and Groupie go save us. You right.
Groupie.
Damn. All
Groupie.
I'm
right.
a fan of Goopy, bro. Okay,
I
me.
need to hear from you. I need to
Oh
hear that
Lord.
final score,
Oh
and I
Lord.
need to
Okay.
hear that MVP.
All right. I'm gonna say Blake Goopy gonna get 2 field goals, and Taysom Hill gonna get 3 touchdowns. He's gonna be our MVP. Um, I think Alvin might get maybe 70 yards rushing or something like that because he's still dealing with that hand. So Taysom gonna be the MVP. 27-20. Go Saints.
Okay. Nas. Same thing.
Give me 27-20 and MVP Camaro.
Okay. Dad, what you got?
Saints 27, and we got the Chargers 24. Field goal.
Mm.
Blake Groupie, but the MVP is going to be Taysom Hill.
See,
Mm.
I'm telling
I
y'all.
like that.
I got a feeling, bro.
Y'all, for me, I think this is gonna be a low scoring football game. The Chargers have a really damn good defense over there, so this is
They
gonna be
do.
tough sledding on the offense. Um,
I was
and
about to say that.
and
Joey Bosa and Khalil Mack.
I think the defense for us plays very well today. So my score is going to be a close one as well. 17-14.
Oh,
We go up with a win
oh
by
my
three
goodness.
points. And I think my
Groupie.
MVP of this game is gonna be Taysom Hill. Taysom Hill is gonna take over this game, man. He's
Taysom
gonna
Yeah,
Hill.
he's gonna give a jolt to the offense, man. That's
yep.
He's y'all gonna see like I
Telling you,
said
that
how
man is so
important
important
he
to what we
is.
do. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
he's so
so
important.
important to what we do.
It's
Uh,
amazing. Everybody say thank
Depends
you to
on
him,
how
bro.
he gets utilized this game. It's
We,
gonna
it's gonna be blocking
depend.
and running now. It's gonna be blocking and running.
It's gonna be look.
Ruby.
I expect that. Yes, on like you hitting it on the head. Don't expect Spencer Rattler to be throwing down the football field. I'm
Nope.
telling y'all right
Nope. Nope.
now.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
It's gonna be Alvin
Running and blocking.
Kamara, Kendre Miller,
Here's the
Groovy.
Taysom
thing:
Hill. You
if
And
know,
some
if
Olave. A
Rattler
little bit of
starts off
Olave here and
slow,
there.
put Hayner out
with a
there.
little bit
No, no,
of
I got Chris
Olave
Olave
sprinkled
having
in there.
119 yards receiving today.
Oh hell no no
I
no no.
said it.
Oh
I said it. I
no,
said it.
Hell
no!
no.
I give
You
him
say what
50.
now?
I give him 50 plus.
I give him
119
maybe
yards, 2
50,
touchdowns
50,
today.
85 at the
Woo,
most, 85 yards at the most. But
woo.
he no 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 no
A part of
no
that
no no no.
27 is gonna be Olave. Watch.
Yeah,
Also also too y'all, Bub Means man is gonna be starting that receiver
I
too
love
today.
Bud Means, man. EJ, that we done found us a new star. I'm telling you,
and
that
they
kid is a
dropped
new
Jordan
star,
Mims. They dropped Jordan Mims too. Thank
and
goodness.
that's why Kendra Miller is gonna be important to this game. Remember, I
He
told y'all that.
better. He better.
I,
He
Last
that's
better.
how.
game they
Hey,
had.
Now
the
Last
hold
game
on.
he
Hold
was
up. Hear it.
freaking.
Hear it. God it. I love me some
Look,
Kendra
Kendrick
Miller.
better do something now. He better
Kendra
do
has
something.
the ability to be better than
Well, get your
our
ass on
boy.
the field,
I'm talking
Kendrick, and do
about
what you gotta
physically.
do.
But
Come on
Henry,
now.
Henry, Kendra has the ability to even be better than our boy Kamara, bro.
Then get
If
on
he
the
if
field
No,
he
and
healthy,
show it.
indeed. No,
Get
The
on the
indeed.
field and
he.
show
concern
it.
with
I know
him
you
is
don't like
Maybe
what
staying
I'm
that's a
saying.
healthy.
tall order. Maybe that's
he
a
better
tall order.
show
I
it.
don't know.
He better show it.
I don't
He
If
know.
has to
Kendra get the
stay
majority
healthy.
of the carries, Kendra gonna have his first 100 yards game today.
You got a
Watch
long
how
way
that
to
goes.
go to catch the album come out. You got a long
Oh
way to
yeah,
go.
he
I
got
ain't
a long
saying
way
that.
to
I'm
go.
just telling you that the kid is
He
gonna
got a
be
long way to go.
the kid
Well,
got the
get his ass on the
ability.
field. Get his ass on the field and show me. Show me,
Well, I
motherfucker.
ain't
No,
got
I'm just
time for y'all, man. Let's get to
Well,
the game. Let's
well,
get to the
y'all, it's
game, EJ.
game time. Y'all get ready to enjoy the game. We will have a post game show if y'all want to catch that. We'll be
Yeah, we actually
right after
I'll
the
post
be
game
there.
game.
today.
Oh, I'm
But
definitely
y'all,
gonna be on that.
It might be the end of the podcast because everybody gonna quit. Nobody gonna show up in
Man, I'm gonna be there.
after we
I'm gonna be
lose.
there.
Everybody's gonna quit.
I'm gonna be
So
there. The baby taking a nap right now. I'm gonna be there. I'm
we
gonna be
the
well,
there.
same
y'all,
faces we see. We got everybody gonna be like, "Fuck that shit."
well, y'all. Hey, look, I'm gonna be there if we lose this one, but I am gonna
Man,
be
I'm
pissed
coming there,
off.
EJ. I'm gonna be there.
I'm gonna be pissed off. I ain't gonna lie,
I'm gonna
but
be real drunk after that, and I ain't gonna, I'm
Oh
not gonna cuss
Look,
at
hey,
y'all.
hold on,
Lord.
I'm not
EJ.
gonna
The,
Don't you
cuss
get
this
at
on the
game is
y'all.
a
halftime show
I'm
depend.
drunk,
not gonna
boy.
cuss at y'all for the
Don't
first
you get
time.
on the halftime show
Oh.
drunk
For
now.
the first time, I'm not gonna cuss at y'all.
All right, it's kickoff, y'all. Let's
Don't
go. Who that?
he lied. He
I'm
just
gonna be
lied to
screaming
y'all.
with y'all.
He just
Fire
lied to
Dennis
y'all.
Allen! Fire!
He just lied to y'all, man. Y'all get prepared in that post game
Oh
Hey,
show.
no,
EJ
It's
said
I'm
you
gonna
do
gonna
be.
be
that
saying fire
halftime show.
everybody. Fire Mora. Fire Jim Mora
He
again.
said five Jim Moore.
I'll tell you right now, it depends
Them
on how
has been
this
too. Get
coaching
him out
game
of here.
plan goes.
Hey
I'm
man, well
like,
y'all,
game plan is for Rattler this game. If he
y'all, y'all,
starts off slow, put Hayner out there.
y'all enjoy the game, man. Look, y'all lock in. And man, look, we got the Who That channel 3. So man, so here we go. 1, 2, 3. Who
Who
that?
that?